epidemic here is worse than previously estimated, much worse.
The message that's been pushed on us, it's your fault you're fat.
Shouldn't be so hard to get them to run around and play, right?
They have voracious appetites and they don't exercise enough.
It's about how active our kids are.
Forget about it.
There are 600,000 food items in America. 80% of them have added sugar.
Your brain lights up with sugar just like it does with cocaine or heroin. You're going to become an addict.
You end up with one of the great public health epidemics of our time.
Do you have anything healthy?
Well, turning now to a new health study. If you're a bacon and soda lover, you may want to rethink your diet. The study published in the Journal of American Medical Association earlier this week links 10 foods with deaths from heart disease, strokes, and diabetes. Some of the good foods that we're not eating enough include nuts and fruits. The bad foods overeaten by thousands include processed meats, just like bacon.
If you're a 90s kid, you probably remember Nickelodeon's Kenan and Kel and how much Kel loved orange soda.
I need orange soda in my life. If I don't have orange soda, I can't live.
But what both you and Kel might not have realized is that you're drinking a little bit of flame retardant with every citrusy sip. Brominated vegetable oil, or BVO, has been approved by the FDA for use in soft drinks in safe quantities since 1977. Yet it's banned in European Union countries and in Japan.
So all I did was eat for the next 5 years until I got up to the 600s. And now I live alone, and I spend just about every moment of every day either eating or getting food. I don't have anyone to help me, and people don't come to see me very much. So I have to fend for myself. But I can only go the distance my scooter can take me. So I don't go far. And it's embarrassing because I know everyone's looking at me and probably making comments. I just feel like I'm a freak show, basically, I guess.
Hi, may we help you?
Hi, yeah. I'd like a 20-piece nuggets, large fries, and a large Dr. Pepper.
Okay, please drive to the first window.
Thank you. They used to have those sideshows where you'd go and pay 10 cents to see the fat lady. Well, hello.
Hi.
Now all they have to do is wait and see if I leave my apartment. So I just try to get my food and get home as quickly as possible. Because once that food is in my mouth, the rest of the world just fades away. This is not how my life is supposed to be.
Studies out today that draw the same disturbing conclusion. Americans are not winning their battle against obesity. One study found that obesity rates for adults actually rose in 28 states this year. Only the District of Columbia showed a decline. So why is it that Americans keep getting fatter in spite of government efforts ranging from calorie posting to new school lunch programs? We asked Nightline's John Donovan to sift through all the reporting we've done on the problem over the past year to try to find the real villain behind the obesity epidemic.
Americans spend a lot of money trying to lose weight and a lot of time talking about it.
We're spending $150 billion a year treating obesity-related illnesses, so we know this is a problem and there's a lot at stake.
But not even her exhortation seemed to be getting through, because this new study published today in the Journal of Adolescent Youth looked at more than 6,000 middle school children across the nation and found that nearly 7% are not obese, but severely obese, in the 99th percentile for weight, which means the problem is worse than believed.
$10, you can buy this many donuts and this many apples. If you opt for the donuts, you get a lot more calories. But not all calories are created equal. Apples contain fiber and vitamins, while donuts are full of saturated fats and chemically processed ingredients. Even though apples are healthier for you, you have to eat more of them to get the same number of calories as one donut. And it would cost you about $5 more, which means the cost-effective choice is usually not the nutritionally sound one.
Resolutions to lose some extra pounds are common this time of year, and they couldn't come soon enough. As we begin this new decade, the country is facing a dangerous weight problem. Consider this: in the late 1970s, 15% of American adults were obese. By the early 90s, that number had jumped to 23%, and most recently, 35%. So how do we reduce our waistlines and return to a healthier state? Seth Doane traveled the nation to weigh what's being done about this growing crisis as CBS reports where America stands.
Okay, 3-piece dark 50 and a Diet Pepsi.
The evidence of an epidemic is everywhere. 2/3, 190 million Americans are overweight or obese.
If you had to grade the United States when it comes to obesity,
well, I'd give us an F.
A national report card no one is proud of. Obesity-related diseases are a nearly $150 billion medical burden every year.
We're going to end up as a nation of cardiac cripples.
Childhood obesity has tripled in the last 30 years. This could be the first generation since the Civil War to have a shorter life expectancy.